Grandfather, Donald Wenzel, he started the company in 1958, so that means 60 years this year. So this is our 60th anniversary as of February 21st. So as far as where he started, we started out in Milford. He bought a farm. Actually, it was a maple syrup farm, of all places, just out there. If you've seen our processing plants, that's where it was out there. So we stuck with the maple leaf, believe it or not. It was called Maple Leaf Farms before. We just stuck with it. We've done that ever since. First year, we produced 280,000 ducks. Tragically, though, my great-grandfather passed away in 1968, kind of unexpectedly, rheumatic fever as a child, and weakened his heart and just succumbed to a heart attack out of nowhere. My grandfather, Terry Tucker, who I'm sure many of you know, took over the company in 68. He was actually my age. He was 28 years old when he took over. Moving into the 70s. So 76, we constructed Serenade Foods. And so if you see our plants, Serenade Food is the one with the big giant freezer connected to it. We started that by making roast half duck, particularly. We also do a lot of our chicken products there as well. And we also build our hatchery. Anyone seen that in Syracuse? I'm sure. That actually used to be the tallest point in Kosciuszko County. We became the #1 duck producer in '81. So what happened was we had a competitor, the #1, we were the #2 at the time, up in Wisconsin. C&D Foods is what they were called. And so they were the largest. We just kind of bought them, and overnight we became the largest. In '84, we formed Down Incorporated and Eurasia Feather Co. So those are one of our subsidiaries that deals with our feathers. Feathers are a very valuable byproduct of ours. And then in the 90s, we went and constructed several other things. An elite breeding facility, as well as a biosecure hatchery. My dad and uncle were both promoted to co-presidents, and our MLF Biotech in 2004 was created, which deals with biologics such as probiotics, vaccines, and what have you. And finally, in 2007, so we really started to think about, hey, we need to go international, we need to do this. And so in 2010, we created Maple Leaf China. So we have actual operations in China. This building right here in 2011 we moved into. We bought it from the Warsaw Community School Board. And believe it or not, there's a law in Indiana that says you can't buy a building for more than its appraised value if it's owned by a school corporation. So we bought this whole building and the 2 acres that go with it for about $180,000, the lowest consumer of duck in the country, believe it or not, even though we're the largest producer. We're down the road, guys. We're in gas. Employees. We have locations in Indiana, Wisconsin, California, Michigan, Mexico, China, and Bulgaria.